For the chapters 10, 11, and 12 questions for the giver, before you do anything, please make sure that you've put your name first and last and your homeroom on your paper. The directions say, answer the following questions after reading the sections of The Giver by Lois Lowry mentioned above. So these ones. Answer all short answer and extended response questions must be answered in complete sentences. As a reminder, failure to answer incomplete sentences means you will not receive full credit. All right, so question 1 says list all answers that apply in the boxes below. So in order to receive all 5 points, you need to list all of the settings and all of the important characters. Questions 2 through 5 are in chapter 10. Question 2 says, what unique aspects does Jonas notice in the furnishings of the receiver's quarters? Question 3 says, how does your answer to question 2 characterize the giver? Question 4 says, why are the memories the receiver holds important? And question 5 says, what things does Jonas learn that surprise or puzzle him? Why do you think this is? Questions 6 and 7 can be answered in chapter 11. Question 6 is, what is different about the way Jonas perceives the memories and the way he perceives his own daily life? Why do you think these differences exist? Question 7. In speaking of the memory of sledding, Jonas says, I took it from you. Would you distinguish between taking and receiving in this situation? Explain. Question 8. How does Jonas's answer to his mother's question about his sleep and dreams reveal a change in him? And 9. What discovery is Jonas making about language and communication? Before looking at the vocab, be sure to go back through these questions. Question 5 is actually a two-part question. So you need to explain what things does Jonas learn that surprise or puzzle him, and then you need to explain why you think this is. So I need to know what is happening in the text and what is your opinion on the situation there. Question 6 is also a two-part question. It says, what is different about the way Jonas perceives the memories and the way he perceives his own daily life? So you need to find the difference in those two things there. And then you need to explain why you think these differences exist. So failure to do that will mean that you do not earn full credit. So 2 question marks there. Question 7 is also a two-part question. You need to distinguish between, you need to say whether or not you would distinguish between taking and receiving, and you also need to explain your reasoning. This doesn't highlight very well. Sorry about that. And then 8 and 9, those only have 1 question each. For the vocab, there's a very quick tutorial on the vocabulary. Just as a reminder, please find the vocabulary words as you read and then write down the page number and predict what you think it means. Do not look up the definition of the words until you have predicted what they mean. And as a reminder, the wordcentral.com dictionary is the best one to use, and I put a link to that down below for you. Happy reading!